Hello and welcome back to Super Mario Bros. U. Today, I'm gonna continue on my Soda Jungle adventure. Last time, I got stuck in one level for a particularly long period of time and completed the fucking mansion 3 times in a row. And now we're on the video essay level that everybody always talks about. Finally, I will give my opinions. Do I think that the painted level is as good as they say? Fuck off. Come on. Oi, oi, oi! I hope that was gonna be a star. Can I? Yeah, I can go in. Aha! Yeah! Got a few of them. I don't know. Seems fine. But yeah. In the last video, one thing... No! One thing, which I mentioned, was, old YouTube misinformation and stuff. And, to me, right? I don't know... I mentioned this a few times in the videos, but I've never really explained... Shit. I've never really explained, like, to what depths I've gone exploring, like, what could be done at which point in time back then. Like, I have done research. I know there's, like, an entire video I have on some stuff which you could do. But I've specifically made, like, a video covering the old sort of recording stuff, right? Multiple times. But, the more fun one that I've made for myself, and this is just research, it's not a video yet, may probably never be. I was looking into how you could, basically, well, the premise of the video that I did make in the summer of 2025, its premise was basically, okay, if you started recording, when could you roughly, like, record the, Really? Really? That's some bullshit. Like, what would be the earliest... Fuck! I guess we can go back for the star coin now. What would be, like, the, do we have any normal... Now, we only have the P ones. I don't want to use the P ones. The question was, do we have, like, because YouTube, as we all know, isn't static. For instance, back in the good old days, there was no 720p, and there... Why am I doing this when I can run over a one block gap? I don't know. So back in the day, like, we all know about the resolutions, right? Because the way that I framed it in the video was, you can't be doing things in advance, you know? Sort of like, how do I explain this? You have to have, like, the videos are built around the idea that, the person who's doing the Let's Play stuff is half lucky, half, you know, they're a mixture of lucky and, just generally... Shit. Forward-thinking, but they're not, like, clairvoyant. So one of the... Because I had some questions in my mind. So the idea would be the person would record, or I guess encode, like, the old video games at their resolutions. So for those who don't know... Ah, fuck it. Back in the day, YouTube only had, like, 240p until 2008. Then, like, from early 08, there was 360p, then 480p and 720p, and widescreen came out in late 2008. And the issue is, or I guess not the issue, but the cool thing is, if you had a 480p video, or 720p or whatever, that you uploaded, as long as it was 4:3, because if not, I'm pretty sure it would fuck up the aspect ratio. Huh? You gotta be shitting me. So what happened, usually, was, you could actually get the, videos to, be, like, re-encoded by YouTube to whatever the OG resolution is. That's why a few times I've seen, like, videos that are from, like, late 07, where a guy was playing a PC game, right? And, he had games that were, like, being recorded at a... Shit. Come here. He had games recorded at, I think, yeah, like 960 by 720, which is the 4:3 resolution, if you have, like 4:3 HD resolution, right? And I think like 20 FPS, which I would have honestly preferred 640 by 480 at 30, but it is what it is. Oh my god, we got another secret exit. What? But yeah, the idea is, behind my thing that I'm thinking of, right, is so you could basically record stuff at the resolution it was at. So, like, if it's a PS1 game, yeah, sure, it's at 240p. If it's a PS2 game, it's at 480p or whatever. However, yeah, we have to get the normal exit as well. However, you also have the whole thing where, you know, you have... Like, you have that. But there's another problem, that I'm thinking of, which is, how long would the episodes be? I obviously gravitate to, half-an-hour-long episodes for Let's Plays or whatever. But, back in the day, there was a problem. And that problem was that YouTube had a hard cap shit on how long your videos could be. Oh, it happened again. Okay, fuck it. No! And that hard cap was 10 minutes. 10 minutes is all I can spare to play with you, or whatever. And because of that 10-minute gap instituted by Mr. Wesker, because of that 10-minute, like, barrier, you kind of had to make videos that were 10 minutes long, or you couldn't upload them. And, so the consequences of this were that, you had to deal with all that, basically, you know? And, oh, wait, this leads me to the secret exit again. I don't want to go there, no. The issue we run into is, how would you, like, because I was thinking about a lot of stuff. I even looked at how you would make thumbnails in an era before thumbnail... I made the same mistake again. How would you make thumbnails in an era before you could add thumbnails to your videos? Because what people used to do is, so you know how at the beginning of basically every Let's Play I have, there's like the game's title screen for a few seconds? Because I want to have some intro and not immediately go into just gameplay, because it looks a tiny bit more professional, you know? Well, what you can do... Or it's not what you can do, but what people did back then was they did a similar thing, but, fuck. Fuck it, I'm just gonna get a star. I don't care. What people used to do was, they ended up, like, recording stuff at, basically, they ended up using a 10-minute sort of thing at the beginning of the video. Not a 10-minute thing, sorry. I need to focus on this, hold on. There we go. So what they did was they ended up using a, like, when they had the little intro, like with the AVGN, the way YouTube did thumbnails back then was it would search for, like, chunks of your video that were relatively, like, calm, where there wasn't much movement happening. So what they would do is they would find, like, a still image of you from the beginning of the video, or from the end, or from the middle. And so what people would do is they would start off with an action-y sort of intro, then they would switch to, like, the title for a few seconds, and then they would switch to the ending. Oh, I see. So you need to get the secret exit. That's cool. But yeah, that was sort of the idea. You would have to... So what you would do is, in the first few seconds of your video, you would just have, like, the thumbnail show up, maybe with some cool, like, in-game music. And it's what I tried. Works well. What I even tried was to have, like, just the title screen. Sorry, what I tried was to have, like, because normally my thumbnails are just, like, a screenshot from the video and the episode number and, whatever. But what I specifically tried doing, to see if maybe... it would look better, is to sort of animate it. This was on a video that's, like, just a private, like, test. It was basically just, like, 15 minutes of raw footage. Like, not even really an episode. Just to see how it would look. Okay. At least we can see the red coins. And, that was the idea. However, what I ran into was the fact that, well, how do I put this? My idea didn't work because there was too much movement happening. So you really just do need, like, a still image, the game's title theme, and that's that. And then we run into the problem of the length, which I mentioned earlier. So what I would have done, if it was up to me, is... So there are, like, two options, right? Option number one, completely rework every single fucking episode into, like, 3 to... Because if you could imagine, these are episodes that are gonna be, like, anywhere from 25 minutes long to, like, 39 or whatever. Like, let's say that, you know, some rough length. So the issue is... I like the fish face on the wall, by the way. You would, just cut up the video where, you would have, like, point 1, point 2, and point 3. So, like, you can imagine if you had, like, Okay, just hurry up. My idea was to just kind of have, like, oh, I see. Shit, I forgot where I was. I lost my train of thought from that. Okay. Oh, we missed out on star coin number 1. Well, that sucks. What was I gonna say? It's back here, isn't it? Oh! I guess this is the secret exit? Yeah. There we go. This way. But yeah. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. So if the entire episode was called, like, you know, episode 27, and it's, like, you know, the 27th episode. Oh. What you were gonna have... Oh, shit. Is, like, oh. Basically, my idea was to have, like, actually 20... Like, the episode would be 27.1, 27.2, 27.3, and they would just be, like, you know, sort of fades between the episodes. What's that? there would be fades between the episodes, and then you could have, like, you know, just a little title thing, but it wouldn't necessarily work the same way. Oh yeah, this just takes us... Well, that's funny. So we have level 6, and I assume that's level 7? Yeah. Oh, I see the gimmick of this level. Where's the big wiggler? Ah, damn it. I know it's like, oh, what do you mean, damn it? You got a star. Well, I don't want a star. I want a power-up. Because look, there's a pipe back there that I'm gonna now miss because the pipe... Sorry, because the star is, like, incentivizing me to, you know, run through the level. I can't get that because the star incentivizes me to keep moving. You know, give me that. We've now gone through most of the fucking level. No. And we have gotten exactly 0 star coins. At least we've gotten through it quickly enough. Does this look like it's a complicated level unless you're speeding through it like a maniac? Oh, and here's the end goal. Well, that was rather boring. I'm gonna have to go through the level a second time now. At least I'll have a power-up. Okay. But yeah, that's sort of the... yeah. And I know it's like, oh, why are you putting so much time thinking about this old stuff? And the answer is, honestly, because I feel like I sort of missed out on something that was kind of cool. I don't know how common this, like, line of thought is normally, right? But, it feels like these days everything is kind of not, like, solved, but, it feels like everything is kind of already done, if that makes sense. In the sense that it's nothing really is that exciting anymore, right? Like, okay, sure. Let's be real here. Has anybody made the kinds of some of the videos which I've made on consoles and such? Probably not. Shit. However, even if those videos of mine are just, you know, why? Shit. Damn it. I'm gonna have to get the first star coin again. And without, not using that, whatever it is. Okay, we're gonna have to pray I get a... Come on. Okay, give me this. It doesn't even give me one. Okay, at least I got a 1-up. But, like, I'm sorry, right now an ice flower? Shit. Is about as useful as, yeah, I don't know, man. Shit. Well, can't say I've ever done that before. Let's try again. Yeah, but as I was gonna say before catastrophe struck... by the way, I have an idea. I'm gonna just get this before... so that I can have the ice flower, but then I can go back here... How is that not a power-up? Or did they plan ahead? Weird. So what do we have to do here? Is... Yes, okay, I got it. Anyways, yeah. The thing I was gonna say is... We kind of live in an era where everything has kind of already been done in a way. Not in a literal sort of way where... Oh yeah, there are literally no new videos out anymore. Everything is a copy of itself. No, that's dumb. That's not true. I mean it in a sort of way where... things just kind of feel boring. And maybe that's a me problem. But, like, even YouTubers who, like, shit. Even YouTubers who've, no! Well, we got that once, we'll get it again. Even YouTubers who've had, like, careers who I've enjoyed sort of flanderize themselves into things which really weren't them. Like, the AVGN is still around, and his videos are fine, but, like, be real with me. The modern AVGN stuff, while it's still pretty decent, it's not gonna, like, live up to the expectations that so many people have. And, I mean, I did enjoy, like, the Metroid videos and such, it's just... I don't know. There's a certain, like, vintageness to the old ones. Like, a more... I don't want to say honest, because it's a video made for entertainment, you know? There's a vibe to the old ones. But generally speaking, I don't know, like, you know the game theorists? Back in the day, he used to, like, call Mario a communist. He used to talk about, like... I don't want to say he talked about 9/11 because I don't remember, but would it surprise you? Shit! How many times am I going to make the exact same mistake? And, like, literally the exact same mistake. But it is what it is, you know, But yeah, like, he used to make some very funny videos, and now, okay, he's retired. But even the new guys, they don't have the sauce in them. They don't make the videos that I personally found fun in game theory. It's more just whatever game topic is popular. What are people saying about it? Well, that's slightly higher than I expected. Whatever topic is popular. Oh, Garten of Ban. We need to make a lore theory and fucking Schlorbo's Glorbo, like, that's no way to live, I'm sorry. But, I don't know, and I understand why, when you have, like, a team, a production, you kind of have to stop making things which, appeal to you, like, which appeal to your viewers, and start making things which appeal to viewers. If that makes sense, you know? Because at some point in time, you'll realize that, like for me, right? I make videos which appeal to myself and to the people who watch me. How many people watch me? That depends. But, it's a surprising amount of people, honestly, compared to... How somebody can stand my gameplay, I don't know. Maybe the difference is between me and some other people that I know how to make fun of my own ineptitude rather than blame the video game. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, as I was saying, like, you run into a situation where... Like, imagine if you were making money off of YouTube, right? If you're a one-man show, you can just make whatever... Like, you know, for instance, if I was... You know, if you're just, like, a typical 20-something guy who, like, lives You know, you live alone or you live with your partner, and you're just, like, making YouTube videos. You can keep yourself afloat, it's fine, it's whatever. Right? And the issue that you should then run into is, oh yeah, YouTube is a really unstable job, so, what do you do? Well, some people will then, like, make a Patreon, others will, like, try to do some other stuff. Shit. Let's try that again. Oh my god. Well...
Oh, no.
Why do I even try? Okay, next time I'm skipping that one. Next time I'm just gonna... Nah, I'm not wasting another star. Fuck it. It is fun. But yeah, it's like when you're like working alone, it's like, okay, whatever. YouTube isn't a stable job. The Patreon money is fine. I'm gonna get like still a decent chunk of views in this video where, yeah, I'll make a video on it, sure. And then like you make a video on fucking ancient Roman power of dark side. But then like if you're trying to, you know, make videos which are purely for an audience where like most of your money is gonna come from like ad revenue and like merch sales, and if you're like that big of a production, you have like lead times and shit. You have to sort of like manage your merchandise. You probably have like an editor. You probably have like someone to look over your scripts. You probably have like, you know, others who work for you. And so now it's no longer a team. You know, it's no longer you, it's now a team. If a video underperforms, it's no longer, oh, a video underperformed, whatever. Now it's like, oh no, a video is underperformed. What is going to happen to all of the people who work with me? And it's a serious question. And the solution to this really important problem is to have some kind of, like, the solution to the problem is actually non-existent. What are you going to do? Like, theoretically, sure, you can, like, make a video that's, there are two options. Number one, fuck it, downscale, fire them, or, like, you know, make popular stuff. And most people, for obvious reasons, are going to, pick the option which hurts the least. But, yeah, like, you kind of... That's the thing with teams. You have to then, if you're, like, the channel owner, it's... You're now no longer running a one-man show. You're running a business with other people. And that has its own set of challenges, which you just have to, you know, keep track of. Oh, I can do this. That's just a coin?! You bastard. Damn it. I should be able to. No, I can't even... Shit. I can't even ground pound them. Oh, that's also just a coin. Well, that's infuriating. There's also a coin, yeah. But we got a 1-up. Okay, we're going somewhere. I see the gimmick. Kinda ruined by the suit, but okay. But yeah, like, that's, it's a really difficult thing, right? Because on one hand, yeah, I get it. And I'm basically excusing the fact that, you know, game theories kind of be nothing but, you know, the theories have all become lore, so it's no longer like, theoretically, Mario wouldn't actually, you know, Mario would be kicked back for miles by the bullet bill or whatever, or the meandering William or whatever the meme was. It stops being about that, and it all starts being about, just, oh yeah, la 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 story of fucking Undertale or whatever. And what is the story? Oh, it is a wiggle level. You know, you may be wondering what really was the story of Undertale, and the answer is, I could not fucking tell you. I don't care. I'm sorry. That's sort of the issue. Even if I couldn't give half a shit about, whatever, like, Sonic game he was talking about, it's a lot sort of, you know, it's a lot easier to interest me in the idea that, hey, in this game, Sonic is actually not moving anywhere close to his, reported speed of sound. Isn't that weird? And then I would be like, oh, well, that's interesting. Well, how fast is he moving? You know, and then the video hooks me, so I'll then open up the video and see that, oh, actually, the reason why Sonic doesn't go the speed of sound, even if he is shown in other media that he can do it, is because Sonic knows that he will create a sonic boom. And the problem with sonic booms is the fact that, they will damage everything around him, and he just doesn't want to do that, you know? And, like, you know, that's like a really interesting premise. And the video itself, I think, was pretty well executed. It's a really old game theory video. But then the issue is, you understand how this is, like, so much more approachable for somebody like me than the Schlorbo Glorbo lore is, like, you won't believe the truth about the Schlorbo... No! You know, about the Schlorbo Glorbo lore for the, Glorpinium facility. Oh, the horror. Did you know that the device and the contraption, also the doohickey and gizmo, that are, like, the most, haunted items in this game, are powered by the souls of children? Well, like, again, I feel like I've already seen this one. You know, it's every single time. All the lore is just the souls of children. I feel like, you know, it's I've seen this one before, buddy. Calm your ass down. Wait. And I mean, it is a shame. But again, there's nothing you can really, like, you know, there's,
Mario time.
maybe it's because I'm old. I'm not even old. I feel old. Yeah, I know the video is kind of dragging on, but, man, I really want to do the Soda Jungle Iggy's Volcanic Castle level. It is what it is, you know, and as a big fan of, now we'll keep using Acorn Suit. And you know, as a fan of, weirdo game theories, I don't like lore theories that much. They're kind of... They're a level of, like, mediocrity that I feel like... Because it's also, like, a lot mentally cheaper to theorize about lore than it is to, like, do actual research and, like, how some, like, technological stuff would mechanically work. You know, like, doing research on what is the speed of a bullet bill, what are the different kinds of diamonds in Minecraft. That's, takes a lot more, like, research skill than, Mario is actually dead in, you know. Those kinds of theories were also fun, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. It's, okay, we have to get to... No! Like, you know, those were... And also, like, I think another thing which is kind of annoying is how those videos used to be less prevalent, so seeing them was fun, because it's a new sort of theory, but with, the way things are, it's like, you know, when you already see the same theory for the 20th time, it's not as interesting, it's not as funny anymore. And especially now that, because, you know, back in the day also, it was just bullshitting. Because, no, Mario wasn't actually dead. But, it's also like... Oh, we missed one. That doesn't fucking matter. Like, you run into the situation where it's like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. It's a fun bullshit theory, but when a game's lore is purposefully designed in such a way where it basically just baits, like, random theory videos, like, you know, hello neighbor begging MatPat to make videos on him, like it's the fucking neighbor, the company begging them for that. It's dumb. I don't... Like, yeah, sure, whatever. Huh? Oh my god, what am I supposed to do here? Okay. He's gonna jump out, shit, somewhere here. No, over here. Shit. He's fast. There we go. And it's an interesting complaint, isn't it? Because... Oh my god! He tricked me. No! You... Sack of shit. What are you gonna do now? There's gonna be two of them. Okay. Fuck you. There you go. Like, it's just, when it's theory baiting, YouTubers to make, you know, videos on your game, it's, not as interesting, because it's not genuine. It's not a genuine crackpot conspiracy theory, it's, a manufactured one. And that just doesn't have the same amount of fun in it, you know, it's not as interesting. Well, that's gonna be it for this episode of Rambling. And we're now in Rock Candy... Well, I mean, we can also go to World 7, but why would we? Huh. But there are two castles now. Whatever, I'll see you next time in NSMBU. See you then, goodbye.